Republicans, they don't know what the hell they're doing. I mean, some of us out here already saw this coming. Like, we all knew that some of y'all beloved Kevin McCarthy was not going to last that long with returning to the House Speaker. I think it's only been like, what, 2 months? Like 2-3 months since he became the Speaker? And already he's been kissing ass to the establishment and screwing over taxpayers, screwing over our taxes. And then when people like such as myself, or even some people who are pro-liberty, say, yo, we don't want this guy as the House Speaker, some people on the right side of the politics, they will say, oh, would you rather the left has leadership? How about you guys just decentralize this entire fucking organization and, we'll just be done with it. That way we won't have to worry about the freaking Federal Reserve, these federal government sending out policies like multi-billion dollars, sending them overseas to Ukraine so freaking Zelensky could just go out and just do whatever with all that money that he's pretty much stealing from us. How about we just decentralize the entire thing? Now, this literally just happened. Let me guys show you this article from the Blaze. Breaking. House votes to boot McCarthy from speakership. The same guy that said, oh, now that he's speaker, things will change. We're not going to do what Pelosi did and just pass a whole bunch of, let's just say, socialist light bills. Actually, yeah, socialist bills. And we're going to do everything that's for the best of the American people. Hey, turns out he was full of crap. And people still was giving McCarthy the benefit of the doubt, mainly the establishment right. So, Matt Gaetz was fighting to get Kevin McCarthy to boot. And it was, for what this article says, the U.S. House of Representatives voted 12-16 through 12-10, which the 12-10 was pretty much the entirety of the House Republicans that wanted to keep McCarthy as the Speaker of the House, in favor of ousting GOP Representative Kevin McCarthy from the House Speaker plot. The move on Tuesday, which is today, again, this literally happened like a couple of I think an hour ago. The move on Tuesday marked the first time in U.S. history that the legislative chamber has removed its speaker, according to reports. It's the first time it happened in U.S. history. And like I said, McCarthy was only Speaker of the House for like 2 to 3 months. 8 GOP lawmakers and 208 Democrats voted to remove McCarthy, while 210 Republicans voted against removing McCarthy. 0 Democrats voted against ousting McCarthy from the speakership. Quote, the fire's not over. Now we must elect the speaker. GOP Representative Matt Gaetz of Florida, who instigated the move to oust McCarthy, declared on X. Original story below. The U.S. House of Representatives has voted in favor of ousting GOP Representative Kevin McCarthy of California from the House Speaker role, which he has held since earlier this year. Republican Representative Matt Gaetz of Florida had moved to boot McCarthy from the speakership after McCarthy worked with Democrats to secure votes for a budget resolution that averted a government shutdown. Again, I wanted to make this video a couple days ago when this first happened. And once again, hopefully I'm not saying anything copyrighted, but chicken shit Republicans wanted to keep the freaking government open so they can continue to send our taxes overseas. That's who y'all depending on, for real? Is that who really y'all depending on? Jesus. And y'all wonder why a lot of individuals such as myself vote for or advocates for decentralization. The vast majority of House Republicans voted against removing McCarthy from the House Speaker. Post on Tuesday, Representative Andy Biggs, Ken Book, Tim Burchett from Tennessee, Ellie Crane, Matt Gaetz, Bob Good, Nancy Mace, and Matt Rosendale voted with Democrats to remove McCarthy. With the vote to kick McCarthy out of the speaker slot, the House will now need to select a new speaker, in which y'all should be voting for this guy right here. Y'all should be voting for this guy right here, Justin Amash. If anybody is actually paying attention, is actually watching this video, there should be more support to get Justin Amash in as the Speaker of the House. Because not only is he not establishment, I mean, he's a libertarian. He's actually not for pushing socialist policies or advocating for, money being sent overseas while the American individuals need the money more because of terrible economic government policies, right? Justin Amash should be the first choice if they want someone who's not establishment, not Brian Donalds or not Matt Gaetz or Marjorie Taylor Greene. It should be Justin Amash who should be the Speaker of the House. Justin Amash said Kevin McCarthy has been ousted as Speaker. Nobody knows how this will play out in the short run, but it's a huge positive for the institution and the American people in the long run. The Speaker of the House must be held accountable. Now, if Democrats would hold themselves accountable, they would have booted Nancy Pelosi a long time ago. But that's not what happened because freaking Democrats, they're all leftists. They're all pro socialism. Okay, but let me continue reading this. McCarthy became Speaker in January. Oh, never mind. My bad. He became Speaker in January. I don't know why I said 2 or 3 months. After 15 rounds of balloting, so such a scenario could play again, with multiple rounds of voting taking place before a Speaker is finally selected. Republicans control the House majority, but not by a significant margin. I support motion to vacate. GOP Rep. Andy Biggs of Arizona, who wrote this article, noted in a post on X, Speaker McCarthy has failed to demonstrate himself as an effective leader who would change the status quo. Of course he wasn't going to do that. We all knew he wasn't going to do that. This guy has been kissing ass and that's Pelosi, and all of a sudden he can't speak of the House. He's just been feeding the Republican base everything they want to hear. And some of y'all has still been supporting this guy. He has gone against many of his promises he made in January and can no longer be trusted at the helm. So Matt Gaetz was literally the one and only guy that promoted Kevin McCarthy to be ousted as Speaker, and now he's out. Now Kevin McCarthy is out. Now I've not heard anything yet by Kevin McCarthy. I'm pretty sure some things would come up the next probably next hour or two about how he feels about this. But guys, this is what happens when. I mean, Matt Gaetz, I don't really like Matt Gaetz that much either. But this is what happens when you have a guy who say, enough of the establishment. We need to actually put some of these people accountable. And that's exactly what Matt Gaetz did. Because Kevin McCarthy was a freaking rhino. He was actually pro-socialism with freaking Adam Schiff, Nancy Pelosi. Again, Justin Amash should be the guy that should be the first person on the list of making the House Speaker. Even though he's not a member of Congress, there's nothing saying that he can't become the Speaker of the House. Literally, the Speaker of the House could become anybody at this point. Even Trump. Or even Obama, if they really wanted that. But Justin Amash should be the first choice in selecting for the Speaker of the House, because Justin Amash is not a establishment piece of crap. Once again, a lot of individuals, mainly on the right, defending people like Kevin McCarthy because they rather not have a Democrat leftist, but they will have a Republican leftist, and that's exactly what Kevin McCarthy was. He was a Republican leftist, and people still vote for that guy. Next thing you know, they're gonna want freaking what's that one guy's name? I forgot. Brian Kemp. Even though he's also promoting some policies that severely hurts individuals. Greg Abbott, give me a break. They will vote for anybody that was a Republican, even though a lot of these Republicans are still leftists. They will rather vote for a leftist Republican than someone who actually got some damn sense. I mean, it just goes to show in the voting as well. I know I'm going hard at Republicans right now, but I need to, because some Republicans, they just see the brand, they represent the red brand, they got an R next to their name, and all of a sudden they're not actually promoting leftism like y'all beloved fucking Lindsey Graham. He was helping promote leftist policies. Or he's not saying he's gonna be an advocate for it. He's gonna meet down the middle. No, you need someone who is not a establishment kiss ass, and Justin Amash is that guy. Actually, any libertarian right now would be a much more better person for Speaker of the House than any Republican except for Rand Paul. Hell, even Thomas Massey sometimes. I don't agree with everything that he does, but him and Thomas Massey and Rand Paul are still better than any Republican in that Congress right now as we speak. We need some individuals like the Rand Pauls, like the Justin Amashes. We need individuals like that to say, yo, get this socialist bill out my goddamn face. But y'all still gonna advocate for it, as long as y'all think it's taking it to the Democrats. Even though a lot of these pork-filled bills are pro-leftist or pro-Democrat, pro-socialist, y'all want to keep on advocating for it because y'all don't actually read some of these goddamn bills. But yeah, Kevin McCarthy, he got the job in January, and he got his ass kicked out the goddamn job, just like that, because one Republican, Matt Gaetz, said like, "Yo, we ain't doing this no more. I ain't want you the first time, and best believe I'm gonna get your ass out of here." Okay, and that's exactly what happened. Matt Gaetz got Kevin McCarthy the hell up out of there, and the majority of those Republicans say like, "No, we gonna keep him in here because we just don't want no Democrat leftists in here." Even though Kevin McCarthy was still a leftist, he was just a Republican leftist. But hey, this is a good thing. Maybe now the Republican Party can choose someone who's actually pro-liberty and not for actually sending taxes to a foreign country when the people here in the United States need it way more. And they actually want to push out some better policies that will actually help out the American people. Again, Justin Amash, even though he's not a member of Congress anymore, y'all can still select him. Justin Amash, someone who's more liberty-minded than everybody except for the Rand Pauls. He's more liberty-minded than any Republican in that goddamn Congress. More liberty-minded, again, except for Rand Paul. But I already know the majority of people in that Congress, they're gonna vote for the next establishment goddamn Republican, the next leftist Republican. But he got the boot. And chicken shit Republicans are just going to vote for another establishment Republican. So the cycle continues. Again, decentralization will be the best answer for this right now. But some of y'all think that a larger government, if we get a larger government with Republicans in charge, things just get better. No, that's never happened. But let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section below. If you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. I will see y'all next one. Peace.